Alright, there's still so much time left in there. I'm gonna try to make it up. Whatever. If we can't do it, then maybe we don't deserve it. But let's try to break even at least. Or hit our goal. So overall trend's gonna be... probably should not be doing this. But we hit that level of test. Overall trend's gonna be down. We did hit that. So the reason we get... Hold on. We gotta set up here. I think overall trend's gonna be up. Let's go for a sell. Not obvious. The reason it's up because you just keep making those higher highs here. And it's just one leg down here. Do whatever it takes to break even today. Looks like there's enough volatility and we're still long before 10 o'clock comes. So I think we have a little bit of time to at least break even. Even if this is a 50% strategy, statistically it should have some. Yeah. So the reason we got stepped on this guy was because this level of resistance here was an actual level of resistance. Even though it pushed up a little bit higher, that's you have two legs down here, and that's enough evidence to be like, hey, overall trend is going to be down because you bounced off of there. Even though you did push up a little higher, that's still enough. Yeah. So I think overall trend is going to be up here. It is one leg down. It's this versus this. We did bounce off of here. Is that at that level of resistance? We did push a little bit higher though. And it's just one leg down. Yeah, I think this is still going to be an overall uptrend. It is just one leg down. Alright, that looks like well, because essentially it's just two legs plus the push up here versus the one leg. That's the reason it's an uptrend right now. Oh, massive push down. Alright, now I think it's going to be a downtrend. Because now you have a huge push big enough to correct this entire move. So if it's this versus this, I think this is going to win out plus a little bit of resistance there. Let's give it a shot. Forgot to turn on my desk lights. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's break even today. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. All right. And then the second one, we got stepped out on because this now level of resistance keeps pushing higher and higher. That's an invalid level of resistance. The only time we use it as a level of resistance, not even as a level of resistance, but just a little bit as a backup to declare an overall downtrend. So you had those two moves. Does it have anything to back it up? Yeah, this little bit of resistance here. But it's not an actual level of resistance that we use to make any trades, like breaking out of it, you know, stuff like that. So I think that's something to regurgitate constantly, and I think hopefully it'll help. I already put loss win, but we still didn't get this one. Ooh, that would have been the scalp on the other guy, so this should be a guaranteed scalp now. Because that's our old strategy. We added ticks. So this is where our old scalp was. So this should be a guaranteed win now. Of course, if we get stopped out here, then we should have stuck to the old strategy. I'd be surprised, to be honest. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna be surprised. No way, you're joking. Correct yourself, boy. What? No way, dude. If we get stopped out here, it's still before 10 o'clock. I think we can still break even if we do get stopped out here. We just need 3 trades at least. But man, what the heck? So overall trend is up. Our initial thought process, I guess, was the correct thought process. We said it was overall trend down. If we do get stopped out here, it's because it's just one leg. And I think that one leg is pretty significant. But let's see. Technically, we got the scalp already. Come on, baby. Push, push, push. Push, bye, 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 bye. Everybody, bye. Technically, yeah, we would have got the scalp, so. Oh man, that was a huge fast push down. Yeah, we're getting stopped out, boys. So we gotta mark that down because that I don't know how often that happens where we get stopped out due to the fact of the scalp increase. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's still hope. There's still hope. Let's go. To the tick, bro. Technically have a second entry here. It's just not a place I would want to take a position because it really doesn't look like people would be taking a position here because it's very unsure. If there was more of a direction, then maybe I'd go for it. But there's just no direction here. But let's see what we would do. Looks like one of our all trend pretty simple because you have these highs that just keep pushing higher. Yeah, these lows is higher lows here. Pretty simple. Yeah. I don't see any staircase, so I would go for non-obvious sell here. Oh, we have a lot more swings in this guy, but less bars. I guess it kind of matches up now, but I guess we could technically take a position since this is a place I think people would take a position, but it's in the middle of this congestion, so I'm not too sure. Nah, let's not do it. Volatility just dropped. We could take this as a double top first entry, second entry, but the fact that it pushed down first all the way down here, I don't know, it's a tough double top. But what did we say? Non-obvious sell? Yeah, we would still be in this trade. I don't think we would have gotten stopped out. That would be 50 high, yeah. So 2, 4, 7, yeah, we would still be in this godforsaken trade. But it looks like we would have got it. Let's see. Where would our scalp be? 9 points out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 50. Ooh, to the tick. A lot less bars now. Might have to switch. Wow, we have another swing here that's not even showing up on this guy. I think we'll all be fine here. Yeah, there's the bar increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's some pretty clean falling consolidation. Doesn't look like there was a. Oh, actually, it might have been a break. I don't know. That's pretty solid falling consolidation. I would say overall trend is up there, but that usually just happens in trends. So it's tough to just slap it on there, so I'm not going to. But yeah, it looked like might be the overall trend down because you have a lot of consolidation here, a lot of resistance. Came up to like this level again, tested that. And this level is holding true. I think it might be an overall downtrend here due to the fact it's a rangy day. You do have these higher highs, but in our strategy, that doesn't make much of a difference. So I think overall trend is down. So we go for a non-obvious buy. This could really bite us in the butt here. Yeah. I've been thinking about like speaking outside of like kind of like a Gary Vee thing, but for gamers. I know Dr. K does the exact same thing, but I hate to say like this, but I don't want to put it like this, but this is just the way and the honest truth. And I feel like there's a lot of like a little bit of a gap between Dr. K and like the actual people he talks to, a lot, like some of them at least. Of course, the guy I feel like would know exactly what he's talking about, but I feel like there's a little bit of an awkwardness that I think could be demolished to some degree because well, Dr. K isn't too much of a gamer, so there's a little bit of a boomer side to him. Not to be like, oh, because he's boomer, but like there's probably nobody who gets what I'm talking about right now, but I guess it's just what's on my mind. Oh wait, it looks like this guy won't come down. But basically I think there's a little bit of a gap. There's a little bit of awkwardness that some of these guys, I feel like they're talking to like their parents or something when they talk to Dr. I'm not bashing on them at all, but of course it's just how I feel. And what I feel is could definitely be wrong, especially if I get stopped out here. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. Was this falling consolidation? Or not? So it's not the fact that we bounced here alone that we declare an overall downtrend. It was the fact that we have a huge push and this side doesn't have any level of support to declare the uptrend unless this is actually falling consolidation here. Man, those scalps are massive. But back to what I was saying, yeah, I feel like I want to start talking out there like that. I feel like some stuff I gotta say can help some people out. Maybe not everything though, but I feel like at least some stuff. This might be where the setup bites us in the butt. Well, at least it's a better entry than this side still. But man, this thing might skyrocket down here. Might try and correct this entire thing here. Oh boy. How are we still in this game? This is staircase lows for sure. It is a range. Ooh, hold on, partner. Ah, NT. Imagine if we still get this though. If we get this, I'm gonna start talking. I'm gonna start my podcast or start helping gamers out. Even though I have absolutely no right to be saying anything. How are we in the green? How? That one tick away, bro. No way. It looks like I might have to start this thing. But yeah, I think because I have thoughts, I feel like I have the right to say a lot of stuff. But mainly, I think it's because I feel like I just have something to say sometimes. Yeah. There's no way this spikes up here, right? But yeah, I think in the gaming community, there's the little thing that needs to be helped, which is this like I don't know if I even have the right to say it, but like this idea like I guess like this big old like ego thing that's going on. I feel like I don't know, I just don't like it. It just feels uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable, and I feel like it makes the whole gaming community very. There's a lot of reason to cause like war and distress amongst them. You know, wait, that would have been the scalp already. Yeah, our scalp would have been right here. That would have been the scalp. Could potentially get stepped out here, and it might be one of those things. 9-point scalp. Failures. And then this is the 7-point scalps. But not the, what was it, 7 point and 3-6, so 7 point, yeah, well, whatever, 7 point blah blah blah. Well, that's 7.75 but not the 9-point step. I should probably mark the video too, right? Like what time? So could potentially be this one, which is May 5th. May, which is the 5th month, 18th, 2021, and it's gonna be the one, or in the video, around 18 minutes into the video. I'll do a little congruent sign, 18 minutes into the video. But I don't mind this setup that we just did, the one we sometimes don't like, where it pushes up and comes somewhere close to the first entry, because we have the swing high first entry, second entry, and we got a better entry than this one. Yeah, so actually if we entered here, we probably would have got stopped out there. Nonetheless, we still should be getting stepped out, because this is not fair, that's insane. We should not be getting the scalp here. Honestly, we should probably scalped out right there, because that should have stopped us out. We should have been like, oh, we're blessed, and just scalped out there at our normal 7-point scalp. But here comes a stop, friends. Alright, so that's So it looks like it might have been a falling congestion there. Oh, if it was falling congestion, we would have got the scalp already, because we would have went for the sell right here, and that would have been the easiest scalp of our lives. Yeah. No way. Yeah, no way, right? Not the podcast. Not the podcast. Alright, if we actually get the scalp, I'll seriously make an Instagram and start talking. If we get the scalp. Because we should definitely not be there. This one's 2 ticks away. This one's 1 tick away, so yeah. Here it comes, friends. Too many of y'all selling. Scaredy. 18 minutes in video. What else? Yeah, that's it. Looks like we're not making a podcast, which is good. So it's definitely falling consolidation there. That's something we got to take note of. Falling consolidation doesn't have to be in a trend. That's a nice one too. I mean, that looks good. It's not too much of a break because you still have the continuation of that falling congestion there, and it doesn't really push on higher in that break. As you can see, it's just a nice slope down. Yeah, and so that's nice falling consolidation. Overall trend's going to be up. You just go for the sell there. Does not need to be in a trend if it is a nice clean confirmed falling rising congestion, and that's this guy right here. All right, it is 10:30, so I think we'll go ahead and take our L. If we take one more trade, it'll be very hard to make up for that, so that's all right. Yeah, we gave it our best shot. So let's regurgitate everything that went wrong. So here we have swing high, first entry. This is our signal bar, and let's see. Looks like, I don't even know, overall uptrend. But then you have the push down. It is a range day, a good level of resistance at this level right here. There is the consolidation. It is pushing up, but that you have 2 legs down. That's enough to back it up. That's gonna be an overall downtrend. You go for the buy. Then here, that's not gonna be a good level of resistance because you have those highs that are pushing up. So even though we had that to back this up, we're not using it as a level of resistance. So just overall trend up here because it keeps making those higher highs, and so we sell there. And here, swing high, first entry, second entry. Overall trend is going to be down because now you have, I mean, right here on the minute chart, good amount of resistance there, and the leg down already beat out the 2 legs here. This side doesn't have any level of support, so that's why you go for overall downtrend, and that'd be the buy. And yep, then we get this setup here. Then we get let's see, right here we got a swing low, first entry, second entry at an obvious, non-obvious. Is that swing low, first entry, second entry, rising falling consolidation. Overall trend's gonna be up. You go for the sell. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it. That's gonna be it because it's already 10:30. Not trying to sit in front of this computer all day. We did a good job trying. Hopefully those and hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, look at my new background, by the way. Cool little setup here. We got Studio, NinjaTrader, some settings and Finder. Yeah, all right, peace out.